Hi, I wanted to, I just did a review of Godzilla vs. Kong. I know it's been a while, but I also wanted to. I did end up seeing this, and it's a pile of fucking shit. This movie is so goddamn. Not this actor. The actor who plays Kung Lao, best character in the whole movie. He actually is pretty close to the actual, character in the game. But Jesus, fuck, what a piece of shit. Oh my god, this movie's terrible on all fucking levels. This character, Cole, they just had him in the movie to, I don't know why, to try to, connect to Scorpion. Literally, they say that he's the even though this is not true in the game, in the lore, the Mortal Kombat lore, this character Scorpion, his grandson, even though it's not in the lore, this is his grandson. That's why he's in this, to connect back to this. Oh, holy shit. The acting is atrocious. He can't act. This guy cannot act. This is not Jax. That is not Sonya. They do not work together. Kano and Sonya do not work together. Compared to this movie, I want to point something out. The original Mortal Kombat, not that one. This was the one. This one's more aligned, and honestly, a far better, in some ways, a better film than the original. There's issues with it, but when we compare this piece of shit, oh my god, this movie's terrible. Oh my god, some of the cast in this movie is just, it's, what were they thinking? First of all, at the beginning of the movie, we see Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And how... But, if you know the lore, it goes like this. Kwai Chi, he's a sorcerer like Shang Tsung. He wants to take over Outworld from Shao Kahn. So what does he do? He tricks Scorpion into thinking that Sub-Zero killed his family by impersonating him. So when we get to when Scorpion goes to confront Sub-Zero, Sub-Zero kills him, while Kwai Chi turns him into a specter. So during the original tournament, Scorpion kills Sub-Zero. And then, of course, Shang Tsung turns him into Irmak, and then Sub-Zero's brother comes in and takes his place. That's the lore between these two characters. Oh. Yeah. But they have just they can add this stupid character. Cole here. Oh my god, this movie. Oh god, it's so god awful. With the exception of the character who plays Kung Lao. Oh my god, in this original version, oh my god. This is probably the worst thing about the whole movie is Christopher Lambert is Lord Raiden. He is not Raiden. As far as the other actors, Harry, right here, you could say, yeah, Hiroyuki Tagawa, he carries this movie as Shang Tsung, and he really does. I mean, every way he is Shang Tsung. It's a tournament. You see it throughout the movie. And even Lyndon Ashby here did a good job playing Johnny Cage, the way he is from the game. And Robin Shou, far better Liu Kang than the actor they get here. Oh, where is he? Whoops. What the fuck? Yeah, then the actor they get to play... He's not terrible at Shane. He actually is a good Sub-Zero, but Unfortunately, he's not playing Sub-Zero the way he is in the game. Yeah. But here's, this guy right here, I'm just going to show you. Yeah. So he actually is Scorpion in the movie. Good actor. He's been in a lot of stuff. He is from, perfect. He's good casting for the character of Scorpion. He's good of Bihan Sub-Zero. Unlike in the other Mortal Kombat where they had two white people playing the characters. This character is treated like shit in the movie. He literally doesn't do anything. Radiant's personality is a plank of wood. I mean, in the game, Raiden fought in the tournament. Here, he just stands around and doesn't do anything. Now, we got Liu Kang here. This actor, not as good as Robin Shu. Now, Max here is Kung Lao. I mean, the scene they have him in before they give him the stupidest death in the whole movie. Great performance. This is not Melina. Whoops, where is she? This woman? Melina, and I'm going to explain, I explained this at time when I did a review on Twitter, before I was bounced from Twitter for making fun of Mark Hamill. Melina, as the creators of the game said, that Melina and Katana, like Scorpion Sub-Zero, are supposed to resemble ninja women. Melina wears this thing over her face because she's a clone of Katana. There's the name that tells you it's supposed to represent Asia, not fucking a black woman. When I said this, somebody goes, oh, you don't know shit. Of course they're not fucking from Asia, but they're supposed to. That's why later they cleared it up and gave them very clearly Asian look. They thought by calling her Katana, you would figure, okay, they're supposed to be designed after, women who are ninjas. And Melina always had her face covered because she doesn't have lips. She has sharp teeth, like Baraka. But this is not in the movie Melina. This is a black woman. They race swapped out the character. Yeah. And she has, her character is so stupid. She's not Melina in the movie. So don't come at me going, oh my God, how dare you say that. No, the creators of Mortal Kombat made it very clear when they updated the look of Melina and Katana that they clearly wanted them to be the female version of Bihan or Sub-Zero and Scorpion. That's why the name Katana. And that's why Melina uses sights. You fucking retards who came at me on Twitter about this. I know what I'm talking about. This actor, he's not a bad actor. Chin Han, but here, he can't compare to Harry. Harry Tagawa was Shang Tsung. In every way in this movie, he is Shang Tsung. It's like Bridget Nelson, who, by the way, was a last replacement, actually did a remarkable job playing Sonya Blade. For what, and she really got into the training for the character, even though she was a last-minute replacement for the original actress. She took her training serious, and she plays the character the way you expect from the game. She hates Kano. Now, I'm going to point out something. Trevor, it's sad that he passed away. Oh, by the way, Chris here is a martial artist. The look, the attire that he wears, both these guys who play Scorpion and Sub-Zero are actually martial artists in real life. If you look at the way their attire in the original Mortal Kombat movie, they look like the characters from the game. Here's the thing. The original characters all were played by white people. Yeah. Trevor here is a far better Kano, and he really is, than the actor here that, where's his name? I'm trying to find him. Oh. See, I'm going by this. I'm scrolling. Where is he? I don't see. God damn it. Where is the actor? Sorry about this. This actor, Josh Lawson, does not play Kano. Not the way he is in the game. This is Kano. Trevor Gogard will always be Kano. As far as putting, the right characters into place, Sub-Zero and Scorpion, they're one of the few, except for the way that they use Sub-Zero in the movie, they're actually Sub-Zero and Scorpion. But yeah. And, but yeah, the problem with replacing this actor as Shang Tsung with the actor they do hire to play Shang Tsung, he can't carry the character. Sorry, Chin, you just don't carry the character the way he's supposed to be, the way Harry Tagawa did. Go watch the original Mortal Kombat. You saw the tournament, and Harry carries this movie on his back. He is Shang Tsung. And this is not Melina. A black woman cannot play a... Yeah, she is not. Because like I said, they later made it very clear that Katana and Melina are the female version of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So, go suck on a asshole for coming at me back then on Twitter and saying that I don't know shit about Mortal Kombat. Of course they're not fucking from our world. They're from Outworld. But they are supposed to, as the creators later cleaned up, they're representing Asia. But yeah, this movie is trash. It's terrible. First of all, there's a point in the movie where they have Sonya Blade and Kano working together when, if you remember the original movie, Sonya makes it very clear that Kano killed her partner. She wants to kill him. So she would not work with Kano at all. And the like I said, adding a character, this character right here, not a good... This character makes no sense unless you want to ruin, and this is not a good Sonya Blade. Seriously, she's terrible in the movie. Bridget Wilson does a better job playing Sonya Blade. Like I said, this movie had the tournament that you're looking for, and some of the actors actually represented the characters, like Robin Shou, who actually was Liu Kang. This had one thing in it, which was the whole where Liu Kang jumps in the air, punches the ground, and up comes the dragon in fire. That is in the game later on. But Robin Shou represented the character better with the personality and everything. This is Johnny Cage. This is Sonya Blade, Brigitte Wilson, and this is Shang Tsung. This is not Raiden. This is probably the worst version. Now, as far as this movie goes, this is Sub-Zero. Oh. This is Scorpion. Unfortunately, this also is not Raiden. Because he's not playing the Raiden from the game. He's playing a boring character who doesn't do anything. All because they want to give everything to this character. Yay! The movie is pure shit. Oh my god. I actually can look back at this movie, that Paul W.S. Anderson, and go, yeah, I get what he was doing. See, here's the thing. The writers of the original were Ed Boon and John Tobias. Do you get it? The guys, and Kevin Dorney. These are the guys who created Mortal Kombat, the video game. Wrote the screenplay. Who wrote this thing? Greg Russo, David Colahan, and Orly. Don't know who any of these people are. Yeah. But yeah, you have just... I mean, it's just a bad, terrible movie. Yeah. So, like I said, this actor does Kung Lao great. Even though Kung Lao doesn't come in until the second game, and he is the cousin of Liu Kang, this actor is just not remarkable as Liu Kang. Robin Shou pulled it off better. Like I said, pulled off the role of Liu Kang far better. Like I said, look at the writers. Whatever you think of Paul W.S. Anderson, at least when he creates these video game movies, he tries to keep it in that world, as much as Resident Evil movies are not good. He at least kept it in the world of Resident Evil compared to the new shit that's coming out. And when he hired, when it came to getting actors, when a new character was introduced, they at least went to look for an actor who somewhat resembled the character from the game. And just look, it's like Lyndon Ashby did a great job as Johnny Cage. This was Shang Tsung, always will be. Bridget Wilson. She wasn't married to Pete Sampras at the time. Like, you look into it, she was a replacement for the original actress to play Sonya Blade, and she took her training extremely. She was focused, really took her training serious. Unfortunately, they hired two white guys to play these two characters, and Trevor will be Kano. He really was. When you talk about playing Kano, Trevor Goodgard was. And Teresa Soto, katana. That's a Japanese sword. So yes, but there were some bad things about it, about this movie. I mean, these two look like the characters from the game, but they aren't, exactly the characters. That stupid CGI thing coming out of the hand, but. This and the new guy don't play Raiden like he's supposed to be. Robin Shou is Liu Kang compared to the actor they get over here to play the character. This actor is not Kano. This is, but if he were allowed to play Sub-Zero the way he is in the game, yeah, but no, he's some foot soldier for Shang Tsung, and the actor playing Shang Tsung sucks at playing Shang Tsung when you compare him to Harry Tagawa. But yeah, it's like, this movie was long, too damn fucking long, and it was complete shit. But don't worry, they're going to race swap out Johnny Cage and make him black. That's from what we get from the closing through the credits. They show what looks like a black man standing. It looks like it could just be the lighting, but it looked like what they're going to do in the next one is make Johnny Cage black. Eat shit. This movie was terrible. Yeah, but I wanted to do that. I had watched this a long time ago. It's just really bad. There's no tournament in the movie too, either. I mean, the locations look like they clearly were not, look like they went to like Arizona or whatever to film it. It looked bad. Like in one, they looked like they reused the same. They just did the lighting different. And like I said, all they have was right here. They based it on their characters, but they didn't write the screenplay. They actually wrote the goddamn screen. They worked on not just the game, but they actually worked, helped write the script. So, yeah, just let you know, this movie is terrible. And the ending, they basically get this, Cole gets this stupid thing from his daughter that basically, makes him get a suit of armor. I'm not kidding. Oh, and some stupid, they have to get their powers in order, they took Mortal Kombat Annihilation, because they have the little dragon circle thing, which came from Mortal Kombat Annihilation, that lets you know they were from Outworld. But here, that's how you know they're supposed to be in the tournament. And yet Sonya Blade, who's been there from the beginning, isn't part of the, because of Cole, a character who doesn't need to exist. Yeah. Oh, it's just terrible. And the fights, except for Kung Lao's, where he kills some bitch and says, flawless victory, it's like, oh shit. And then they kill him off in the stupidest, lamest way. Jesus Christ, this movie was trash. Oh my God, it's too long, it's too boring. Ugh, it's terrible. But it did, no, it was a flop. Because it didn't, and when you see this, add a whole lot more money to that. Triple that. So you have to make twice to, have a success. This movie is a flop. No, it is. Because that doesn't even cover all the money that was for the promotion, all that stuff that they did for this, delay in this movie and everything. Yep. So, this movie was a flop. And it's way too fucking long. And it's just really, really bad. I mean, Jesus Christ, is this movie atrocious. The plot is terrible. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, we get a beginning that's really nice. By the end of the movie, it's just god-awful. They have to find their power within or some shit. Oh my God. Oh, it's not that they have their ability when they... Nope. They have to find their... Oh, it's just stupid. I mean, seriously, it's fucking stupid. And Jax gets his arms frozen off and then gets these weak little, robot arms that eventually... Oh, it's so... Oh, God, it's beyond god-awful. Oh. Yeah, this character... in the game is Reptile. Oh, okay. Yeah, they turned him into some CGI garbage. Oh, God. Yeah, Kano. Ugh, it's so god-awful. I can keep saying that all day long. And Goro, at least in this version, Goro had personality. This thing looks like this version of fucking Goro. Honestly, looks like CGI shit. I mean, and Cole just dispatches him after was he supposed to look like he was turned into Cyclops? I mean, Jesus Christ. He kills him without any problem. It's so fucking stupid. And then the Sub-Zero kidnapping his family, freezing them. They would not have survived being frozen for as long as they were, because something called hypothermia. And the fight between Sub-Zero and Scorpion should have just been them. Nope, they put this fucker in it, and it's stupid. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, the whole thing is just god-awful. Like I said, this isn't Melina. Yeah, and freezes them. Freeze them. They would have been dead from frostbite. They would have died from hypothermia, being frozen for that long. I mean, they would not have survived. Oh, God. Yeah, it's a terrible movie. And so, yeah, I just want to do a review on that and go into, the difference between the two movies. You can go back, watch the original Mortal Kombat, and see the tournament, and appreciate some of the much better acting than in this. So, yeah, I just wanted to do that. Have a great day.